Ancient Chinese beliefs about immortality are deeply tied to Taoism, which is a philosophy and spiritual tradition that teaches people to live in harmony with the Tao, meaning the way. The Tao represents the natural order of the universe. Everything that happens in the world flows according to the Tao. Followers of Taoism believed that by understanding and following the Tao, they could achieve a peaceful, balanced life and possibly even immortality, which is the ability to live forever without aging or dying. Immortality was one of the highest goals for many ancient Chinese people, and they believed it could be achieved through spiritual practice, self-discipline, and special techniques. One of the most well-known parts of these beliefs is the story of the eight immortals, or Basian in Chinese. These are eight legendary figures who, according to ancient Chinese myths, found a way to become immortal. Each of the eight immortals represents a different kind of person in society. There's a beggar, a scholar, a soldier, a woman, and others. Their stories show that immortality could be achieved by anyone, no matter their social status or background, as long as they followed the right path. For example, one of the immortals, Lu Dongbin, was a scholar who gave up his regular life to study Taoism and became a wise and powerful figure. Another, He Xianggu, was a woman who practiced a simple and virtuous life and became immortal. The eight immortals are often shown in art, and their symbols, such as a fan, flute, or sword, are used to represent them. In addition to stories of legendary figures, ancient Chinese people also believed in creating an elixir of life, which was a magical potion that could give eternal youth and health. This belief was a major part of alchemy, a practice where people mixed natural substances like herbs, minerals, and metals to try to make something that could grant immortality. Alchemists believed that metals like gold, which doesn't rust or decay, might have special powers to make a person live forever. Unfortunately, many of their experiments were dangerous, especially when they used harmful materials like mercury, a toxic metal. Even though these alchemists didn't succeed in creating an elixir of life, their experiments helped develop Chinese medicine and early chemistry. They discovered useful herbs and treatments that are still part of traditional Chinese medicine today. Another way people believed they could achieve immortality was through caring for their body and spirit. Qigong was a popular practice. This is a form of gentle exercise that involves slow movements, controlled breathing, and focusing the mind. The goal of Qigong was to improve the flow of qi, pronounced qi, which is believed to be the life energy that flows through the body. If a person's qi was strong and balanced, they could live a healthier, longer life. Meditation was also very important as it helped people calm their minds and connect with the natural world. By combining these physical and mental practices, people believed they could extend their lives and even reach immortality. Immortality also had a more spiritual meaning for many Taoists. Instead of living forever in a physical body, some believed that true immortality was about becoming one with the Tao. This meant letting go of selfish desires and understanding the universe as a whole. A person who reached this state would no longer fear death because their spirit would exist forever as part of the natural order. This idea is explained in ancient Taoist texts, like the Tao Te Ching, written by Laozi. The book teaches that by living simply, avoiding greed, and following the Tao, a person could achieve peace and enlightenment. Chinese myths and legends are full of stories about immortality. For example, there are tales about magical places like Mount Kunlun and Penglai, which were said to be homes of immortals. These places were described as paradise, filled with beautiful landscapes, palaces, and gardens. There are also legends of special foods, like the peaches of immortality, which grew in the garden of a goddess named Shi Wangmu, the Queen Mother of the West. Eating one of these peaches was said to make someone live forever. These stories inspired people to dream about a better, everlasting life and were often used to teach moral lessons about kindness, balance, and respect for nature. Over time, these ideas became an important part of Chinese culture. They influenced art, literature, and even architecture. Temples and paintings often show images of the eight immortals or scenes from Taoist myths. The practices of Qigong and meditation are still popular today, and traditional Chinese medicine continues to use many techniques and ideas that came from the ancient search for immortality. In simple terms, ancient Chinese beliefs about immortality were about much more than living forever. They were about understanding the universe, living a good life, and finding a way to connect with something greater than yourself. These ideas continue to inspire people around the world, even thousands of years later.